this experience and this love, I mean, you called it in and you're connected to it. And that you don't have to know the how or the when or the who right now. Like, you're doing really well, Capricorn, with just the what and the why, right? Hello, Capricorn. I'm so sorry it took a bit longer to get your video to you guys. I wasn't feeling too hot earlier. And I feel like that's kind of going around right now. Not so much like a sick thing as much as maybe feeling some like ascension symptoms. Is that something you guys are familiar with? There's a lot of shifting happening in the collective. It has been for, years now, right? How in depth do I want to go with my Capricorns right now on this topic? Because I'm starting to talk about this, which means I'm supposed to talk about it with you guys. In 2012, we made it. So since then, a lot has been shifting energetically and spiritually. Take this all with a grain of salt, obviously. If this is not your cup of tea, you can hard left, no worries. But Capricorns, you guys have been really checking out my channel, so I'm going to talk real with you all. So over the past, 8-9 years, really, we've been moving from shifting more energetically, spiritually, to like it showing up in the 3D. And I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to speak scientifically here, but I will speak spiritually about everything that happened in 2020. I mean, wow, we're able to actually look at creating a new world in a way because of everything that's been happening, and especially everything we've been seeing in 2020. So ascension symptoms are something that come up on this journey as you raise your vibration, which literally means that you are holding higher and higher frequencies in your being. So more loving, joyful, optimistic, positive vibes, thoughts, feelings, beliefs, actions, okay? And so as we shift more and more into this higher frequency, because it's a vibration that moves more quickly, so that's why it's a higher vibration. And you can feel about it, you can think about it in the sense like when you're feeling sad, how it kind of like literally like the cells kind of slow down, in your movement slows down, you slow down. When you're excited, you can feel that excitement in you. See how I'm even raising up? And it's like the cells are so excited that they're vibrating at a higher frequency, right? They're vibrating more quickly, so it's a higher rate of vibration. So again, it's really not like any judgment. It just is. Grab some water, guys. Hang with me for a minute, okay? We're just gonna sit, just chill. I am not one of those readers that's gonna like spit out everything at you and then send you on your way. We're gonna hang out a little bit because the energy has been moving up and down a lot, and with you guys right now I'm feeling quite grounded, but also like I could really use some water and hydration. If you are feeling that way, maybe pause this and go grab a glass of water. Check in with where you're at hydration-wise. So ascension symptoms. Obviously, if you're feeling that something's not good, go go talk to your doctor, go get checked out. I'm not telling you not to do that. But what I am going to say is that with Ascension symptoms, we can actually feel pretty like in and out, up and down, on and off, in a good mood, and then maybe feeling a bit more heavy or sad, or like you're processing some stuff. And that can be emotionally, it can also be physically. So some of my physical symptoms, sometimes I can't sleep as well. I'll get nauseous, but it won't last for very long. A lot more water is needed when we go through these big shifts in ascension symptoms. You literally just feel off. You don't feel like your normal self, and it might feel a little bit like a roller coaster, and you might even think you're going crazy. I'm here to tell you that you're not. But again, reach out for help if you feel that you need it. But also don't freak yourself out. Don't add in more fear. With how much fear is circulating around in the consciousness right now, you definitely don't need to be adding to it, and don't add more onto your plate. This is a good time to really move inward and to be with family, right? Or to be with those that you're with and that you can be with right now. So hey Capricorn, how you guys doing? What's going on with Capricorn today? Welcome back. I'm Vanessa. Happy to read for you today. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, North Node, any of it. If you found yourself here, there's probably a reason. If you're still watching right now, we probably dig my vibe. Hey. So let's see what is going on for you guys. Okay, it's definitely, some like releasing of sadness. There's healing. What's this about? Yeah, healing. Maybe you didn't trust your intuition in the past, and it's in this present moment, there's a little bit of confusion around this situation where you've gone through quite a bit of healing. Your lack of wisdom, you feel. Maybe you feel like you weren't as wise in a decision that you made. Maybe you spoke too soon, but that it was a part, like you spoke your truth so that you could heal. You spoke your truth so that you could heal, and now you are in, you're in thoughts of love, fantasies of love. There could be a little bit of like cloudiness or confusion around it, but there are a lot of, it's almost like you are connected to a love in the 5D. Excuse me, processing some things. I'm burping. I haven't eaten in hours, so there's no, well, I did just chug that water, but that can also be a part of the ascension symptoms. You might randomly just like burp a lot one day, or have the hiccups, or breakouts, changes in appetite. It can really be a wide range of things, Cap. 2 of Stones. All right, so you're learning how to come into balance of giving and receiving in what you're wanting. What? 2 physical realities? What? Options. Learning how to care for yourself and others. Learning how to care for your craft. So learning how to balance the physical work that you do in this life with your work, with your roots, with where you come from. Capricorn, you're being quite mysterious for me today. I feel really comfortable though right now with you, Cap, so that's nice. I hope you feel comfortable right now with me as I try to decipher your mini reading for the 111 portal yesterday. And what's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Magician. And the Sun? Oh my God, I got it and then it left, but it's okay. It's here still. So, you have come into the understanding that you are actually really good at manifesting. You called in an experience into your life that brought you a ton of healing. Like, you had to really put yourself out there. You had to speak your truth. You had to be unafraid of seeming unwise. There's this thing about it being an experience that you knew you needed to have to gain the wisdom, right? And the whole thing was just so healing for you. And it has to do with something that brought you a lot of exuberance. I know I heard that. A lot of joy, a lot of happiness, sunshine, inspiration. But then you felt a little bit out in the cold. So what I'm getting is that there is a person that really, really inspired you to take a call of action. And so you did this, like, for yourself, for your healing, for your courage, for your joy, to prove to yourself that you could, and you did. And you got into this kind of like, is this really happening? Like, disbelief of the beauty of the reality that you put yourself into it. Where others would have thought that you were unwise, right? And you were just like, I'm being actually extra wise by putting myself in this crazy, kind of scary situation. Not scary like dangerous, but just something that others would have, advised you against. And it's definitely a part of the spiritual journey. If I talked a lot about ascension symptoms with you guys, like the Capricorns that are tuning in right now, you're definitely on your spiritual path, right? Or you're getting on your spiritual path, or you're learning about what that means. And believe me, the spiritual path is multiple ways to get up the mountain. The only wrong way is when you are on a path telling others they're going the wrong way to get up to the top of the mountain, right? Like, that's the only wrong way to do it. So however your journey has brought you here right now with me, and to whatever your, present reality is, it looks like you went into a really big experience that, like a huge experience. It lit you up, you didn't see it coming, and you took it, and it happened, and it was massively healing for you. Like, a brand new identity came through. Which also, when that happens, and you literally, when you like up level in a way, if it's too big of a step, sometimes like we're just not ready to hold that higher vibration at a constant level. Like, we can reach into a higher vibration through meditation, through so many things, right? And we have it in that moment. But many of us know that we're not like masters at this yet. Like, we're not holding that vibration consistently. So when we really push ourselves into a situation for growth and for our betterment, and to like see that you really can do it, like you really believed in yourself and you really pushed yourself despite anything, any criticism that others gave you or fear of criticism that you might receive, and you manifested it and you made it happen and you got there, and then you went, how am I supposed to maintain this? Like, I have no experience in maintaining this. This was like a dream, and I got here, and it's like grasping at the clouds, and it's almost like, is this real, or was this a dream? But it really happened. Does that make sense? Does that resonate? So for some of you now, you're stepping into this future moment with very fond, loving memories of this experience. Because it not only brought you into a spiritual level of love with yourself, but it did call in a soulmate, a romantic soulmate, a spiritual soulmate. There definitely is confusion around this, but you don't look bothered. You just look like you're learning how to handle your own world, your own physical reality, the life that you have and the life that you're creating. And so you're taking care of business coming up here. You're really stepping into, look, this is the Two of Stones. So she went into the cave and found the stones, and now she's at a river. I know it's not the best focus. Now she's at the river, and she's washing her crystals, her stones that she found, so that she can make something out of it, so that she can sell it, so that she can give it, who knows, maybe so that she can put it in her home for enhanced beauty, enhanced spiritual protection. So the water that's flowing here and the trees that are together, you're creating new life in a land that maybe was once barren. You're bringing abundance into this 3D reality. So if you felt in the past like you were kind of on this spiritual journey, there is a big part of it where there does end up being a lot of sacrifice involved in certain ways, because you come to realize that there are certain people, places, things, possessions that don't resonate with you anymore. And you can still love them, and it doesn't mean that you won't continue on the journey together or that you won't come back together. It looks like you're you're moving into a space where it's like you just know that this experience and this love, I mean, you called it in and you're connected to it, and that you don't have to know the how or the when or the who right now. Like, you're doing really well, Capricorn, with just the what and the why, right? Because that's our job. Our job here is to figure out what it is we're meant to be doing, how we're meant to be serving, how we're meant to be living, how we're meant to be loving, communicating, all of that stuff. Everything just left my mind. Fully, like, clear and sober, and I'm feeling a grounded kind of heaviness. There's a nostalgia here, and there's a reluctance to forget about this experience. Why do you think that you need to? Who's making you feel that you need to forget this experience? Is it because you don't see the love manifest yet in your life? But you know that it is, because you're connected on that 5D level, on that spiritual level. So the connection is there. You commune in dream time. You commune telepathically with this individual. This individual turned you... They found you. They found you. They contacted you. It was very healing for you, inspiring for you. You were kind of rebirthed through this entire experience. And so right now, like, moving forward, your focus really looks like, Capricorn, it's in your comfort zone, which is, it seems like it's just fine. It feels a little heavy. It feels a little sad. So let's get one last card and see what's coming up. So you're learning how to just work on your abundance and your actual 3D life, maybe preparing it for this new love experience to come in. Yeah. You're planting seeds. You're preparing for this new beginning. So your wisdom is on par. Yeah, you've let go of sadness, 5 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Pipes. The 9 of Pipes, like, you're hopeful. You're continuing to manifest what it is that you want to see. You've released any sadness, and you're calling in anything and everything that you want. The time is ripe. The time is now. Look at all these cards here, Cap. And we have the, and a victory card. What else? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's lots of cards for you, Capricorn. You're welcome. So, new beginnings. Yeah, look at that. Woohoo! Yeah, I saw 3 ships come sailing in. You know, it's just totally like deciding what you want out of life and creating it. And through that comes victory. And through that comes more messages of inspiration and more soul tribe and the eagle, high integrity. So for those Capricorns that are still with me here, congrats. You guys are going through just an ascension process. You are growing in spiritual wisdom and knowledge. And I'm really happy that you're here. Yeah, the awakening card, judgment. You now have a much more clear vision, a much more clear understanding of kind of how things work. Again, on that manifestation level, that calling in whatever you want. Yeah. Nurturing. I see the Queen of Cups coming in. I see the King of Pentacles coming in. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave you there. I hope that helps. Good to see you. I'm going to give, so this is the last video that's up now for the minis for this time around. So the video with the most views and or likes will get an extended in the next few days. And maybe I'll be seeing you in that. Have a good day, Capricorn. Drink water, take good care of yourself, and just be gentle. You're doing great.